All right, let me grab this. No. Oh, why? Why would that happen? Explain this to me. I did not do that. I don't know what. Windows, why would you? Whatever. I touch the side of my screen and it goes to everything show the desktop. Why is that a shortcut? That is ridiculous. Okay. Whatever, I guess. Okay. Okay, I believe we should be all good. Oh yeah, I have to bring this up because that happened. Okay. So weird. Literally makes no sense. Move on the side of your screen equals show the desktop. Okay. You say so. What is this? Oh, that is, it's fine. Huh. Interesting. Okay. All right. Just give it a couple minutes for people to join. Just another couple minutes. I'm not usually right on time, so the expected streaming time is probably like, oh, if I show up 10 minutes late, I won't miss anything. So it's understandable. Yeah, I need to take my monitor in this coming week so that I can not have it just randomly shut off on me. That'd be nice. It's the unreliability. If I knew it always was going to shut off at point X, like if it had been on for a certain amount of time, or if it was a specific time of day, or things like that, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But the fact that it's just like, turn off, I guess, today is kind of makes it problematic to try to figure anything out and make adjustments. So can't really account for it. That's a problem. I'll go ahead and get into the game. Still wait a little bit before I actually start playing, but we'll go ahead and get into the game itself. Yeah, see, I don't mind at all the isometric style, but this, when they do this kind of style, it's cool too. When it's like you're like actually there, it's cool too. Makes it feel more alive. It's good. I like it. Or more dead, I guess, as the case may be, since we don't know what the hell's going on, but there's clearly a lot of death happened here, so, you know, whatever form that took. But whether it was some kind of weird heathen sacrifice thing or it was some kind of scientific experiment, it's kind of hard to know. And that's the thing, like in the first Stasis game, the original just Stasis, right? It was scientific experiments were really the problem, right? But with this, it feels more like it might be they discovered something that is more occultish. Like, I'm thinking kind of, not the same, obviously, not the same, but I'm thinking maybe something kind of along the lines of Dead Space, right? Where you have the obelisks. Were they called obelisks? What were they called? Anyway, whatever they were actually called. But yeah, you had the obelisks that basically vibrated, and so it basically through the weird frequency vibration it took or whatever, it reanimated flesh. And interestingly, the whole point of the reanimation was to get more flesh killed and build and reanimated under the control of the necromorphs. So it's interesting. Like the Hive Mother, although the Hive Mother is not the controlling force, but still. Alright, I think it's about enough time. We'll go ahead and get into this, I think. I think I could just continue with this. I might need a new load. I don't know. What is this? Hollow table. Ghostly visage floats in silence above the hollow table. Appears to show a man-made structure on the ocean floor. A man-made structure. Yeah, see, this is again, I'm thinking like there's something in the ocean that they discovered that they probably shouldn't have. And there's a man-made structure meant to, like, built for studying it or excavating something from it or something along those lines. Terminal. Every accessible surface has been covered in switches and dials to regulate this massive rig. There's a blinking light on the terminal. Yeah, mule something. What is this? Error signal. And then it's got the octopus icon or logo or whatever, right? Which I don't know, does that, I can't remember, does that represent, that doesn't represent Kane, right? Does that represent somebody like Kane was working with, or the project name or something? I don't remember now. Something though that's not, you know, something that's not okay, whatever it is. I think, yeah, there's nothing on here we can do right now. Nothing pinged. There's nothing to interact with on that for currently. Oh, there are papers. Oh, let me stop. What does it say? It's just description. Numerous clumps of paper lying on the damp floor, slowly congealing into soft mush. Gross. Okay. PDA, corpse. Humid air has resulted in the skin being pulled taut to the bone. The back of the chair is visible through the bullet wound. Through the bullet wound. So, was shot and killed. Maybe killed himself. It's hard to know. Examine the PDA, I guess. Donald Bigby Haskin captive. We already went through this last time, I think, right? This whole, like, saying the guy as if he were Cain himself, and they worship Cain like Cain is a god, but it's a corporation. So... I guess we'll start with this and read through again just to remind me, because there's that second message. The others were shorter, but that second message looks kind of longer. There might be some important details in there. Maybe. Alright. You will make all indulgences to our representative Baron as if he were Cain himself. As of this 0800, the mule has initiated quarantine. The mule, so that's right. So this is the mule, and so that octopus symbol is the symbol for this ship. I didn't think it was Cain, because I didn't remember the other game seeing the octopus. So that makes more sense. It's the ship, not Cain per se. I just got a text message. Hang on one sec. Just in case it's family or something, like some emergency. Alright, just my brother being silly. Okay, anyway. Sorry about that. Yeah. As of this 0800, the mules initiated quarantine. The supplies and water will be rationed, so listen up, fuzznuts. If this is your first quarantine experience, crockery only gets washed once per day after evening chow. One flush only. Get used to that smell or pucker up. You get one freshwater shower a day. I'll be keeping an eye on the meters. One meal pack per employee, company or commissioned, per shift. These restrictions do not apply to corporates. We'll adjust rationing to accommodate their schedule and proclivities. I'll be hassling the mule for updates on how long this will last. Hopefully it's only a drill like last time. So they get a ration, but the corporate guys don't have to ration? Of course not. Why would they? It's been 3 weeks since this lockdown quarantine started. Somebody really humped the bunk. I miss you, Yvette. I hope you're safe down there. 25 days in and still no updates. Not a word from Yvette. Excuse me. I'm doing his voice wrong. I'm irritating my vocal cords by doing it. It also helps if I have something to drink, but still. 25 days in and still no updates. Not a word from the vet. We just read that one, okay. The banging and shouting you've been hearing over the last hour will be unannounced arrival of a secti. The ship they arrived on, the Sebastian, is moored into the DS-15 Dock 5, which is out of bounds. Do not screw with these guys. They stormed the facility like they were raiding a damn drug lab and had itchy trigger fingers for anyone standing in their way. These war chickens are taking orders directly from corporate. The rest of us are just in the way. I'm available if you have any questions or concerns, but keep your eyes open for GD's sake. Keep your distance. Keep it together, Don. Your crew needs you. Yvette will be fine. That's to himself. Personal log to himself. I've got more bad news. The weather service has alerted us to a mother of a large storm approaching our mobile Chernobyl from the southwest. Our own ping jockeys predict we've got about 9 hours before it hits. So tend to any hatches and bulkheads. You know the drill. Get those supplies strapped down or brought in.
and make sure your assigned cargo has been mag-locked. I want everything to be shipshape. Let's not take any chances here. This storm looks like an angry one, and the grunt work will help us keep our minds off things.
49 logs erased remotely. Yeah, this is the interesting one, right? There's some of the others that have logs erased. This captain had tons of log entries erased by somebody on the outside. He probably started identifying a threat or something and started reporting on it, like logging it in his personal files, and those got erased. I'm thinking corrupted, but I mean, really? Were they corrupted? I don't think so. Probably not, anyway. What's going on with the, I guess for us it'd be left side, but for him, for his right side of his face, is that just, it doesn't look like an age spot. It looks like he got a black eye or something. I don't know, but it's not up by his eye. I don't know. Not sure what that is.
Attention, with the storm rocking in 2 hours, we were given the marching order. Pack up your... Get to Dock 5 in 30 minutes. No exceptions. Move it. Kane's reign. Someone at HQ didn't want us talking and flipped a kill switch. All outgoing net functionality is dead, with a single exception, Kane Luna. It's the only place our hardware is talking to right now. By the looks of it, it's a hell of a conversation. Mule comms are still good, but our broadcast blackout means they're also cut off from the rest of the world, and I'm starting to think that's the point. The Mule hardline died. No more chatter from Kane Luna. Screams from maintenance.
Yeah, so they were able to communicate with Kane Luna for a time, and then even that got cut off.
Part of me regrets not boarding the Sebastian when it left. But I couldn't abandon my crew. Or Yvette. It's nice to have her close, even like this. I keep wondering if I could have saved her if I'd fought my way down earlier. Rationally, I know they'd have shot me. Shot both of us. But maybe it would have been better to die together instead of just finding her too late. I'll meet my maker soon. Waiting is agony. I'm just too tired for it. But I think it would be nice to watch the fireworks with her. To sit together one last time before everything comes crashing down. Listening to our hearts beat in tune as we join the Nexus.
And that was the last log by the captain. That's pretty sad, actually. Shivering plastic of the body bag bulges as though contents are straining to get out. Guess we'll find out. Fortunately, this is Smart Bear, so hopefully it won't if he dies or something. Oh, we did the bionic heart. That's right. And there's nothing else from here, right? No. Okay. High caliber sentry gun is programmed to autonomously aim and fire at targets identified by genetic sensors. To be this elevator. The elevator is barricaded with timber panels and braced with welded steel plates. Yeah, I'll need something to remove those. What do you have? That and a screwdriver. Those won't work, I don't think. Neither will those. There's a magnet, but that's not going to be enough to pull them out. I think I've already tried that too, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so for now, no on that. And the sentry gun also is not doing anything currently, really. No target data. Oh yeah, but I don't have a disc or anything to put in there. Didn't exactly mean to switch. Let me just go back.
was gonna look and see what she. Yeah, neither of them have anything on them that looks like it'll be useful. Farther down here, I don't think there's anything else out here, honestly. I think whatever we need, we're gonna have to do something in here. Probably something with that turret, but I don't know. I don't have any, so I can't pick up the PDA. So it's obviously not the PDA that turret is expecting, or something of that size. At least not nothing that I can see right now. There. Oh, did I look at this? Dead consoles. I did not look at those yet. Let me see. I mean, it's just description, so it's not a huge thing. There are a series of work terminals and readouts from long-range and local communications to weather readouts and structure integrity reports. But unfortunately, only one seems to be powered. I can't do anything with it because it's green. Okay. What else? The PDA, the body, turret, the wood, and this, yeah. Let's examine everything in here. She's still chilling right here. Can't do anything currently. What about you? Okay, I've already done this, but let me grab there. No. Just remind myself if any of this stuff getting crushed does anything. Then I'll also want to try combining items potentially. Okay, so now you take the screwdriver. Crushing is nothing. I don't think any of these get crushed, but let me just double check. And then the heart also.
What is it?
Separated the power source from this heart. Was completely embedded into the meat.
Wash your hands, Mac.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like, ew, gross, there's blood everywhere now. Bio power source. Feel the electricity buzzing from this whatchamacallit. I don't think that would go into the turret gun, would it? Power source. Maybe she could use a power source for this? I don't know. Just interacting with the hand, which is nothing. Yeah, that is nothing. Okay. Grab those two back. Doesn't really matter the order, I suppose. Let's give this to Mac. And let's have him see if he can use it on something. I don't remember if we had something we still needed to power or not.
don't think so in here. Yeah, no. I think instead what I want is have him go up the ramp, maybe. And I still don't know if that's what he needs to do, but... Nothing more with this, okay. Maybe Smart Bear will can do something with it over here on the terminals or something? I don't know. See, you just had green. Oh, there's that. That's the only thing I could think of. So the door, and I don't remember her name. I always forget their names in between. Oh, I have a thing, I think, though. Yeah. So Moses is the bear. I don't know. Whatever. I already spent too much time on that. Anyway, she needs more like a handprint, I think, to get through. Well, she did have... There was the other door. I just don't think she can do anything with it, right? Or can she? I don't know. Yeah, there's large equipment, but not actually substation notice. Yeah, that's it. So, I think the only door's over here. Okay. I couldn't remember. I thought there was a door over there previously in the game, but not at this point, I think. So I think it's like she had jumped across and some stuff fell, so there was just a big gap. Mac could not get to her. She continued, and there was a door there, or down that way, but this is now after that. C15 storage. This is that, yeah. Substation notice, tanks, fan blades, junction box, and exit. So I think nothing for him. We go down. He can go basically below this, over here, but like down below. He can go back to his own ship. I think that's it. Moses had more stuff he could do, like different rooms and stuff before. I don't think we really have much that is left for him. Yeah, this just goes back to down below, and then I think it's just... Oh, no, you can go this way. It's over here. I can't remember now. Oh, chasm. Hastily packed cargo and then a chasm, that's right. Yeah, so no. Okay, well, figure something out. What if I give this to you and now you try to combine it with stuff? Is that going to do anything? You do this with this? No. Okay. With this?
That actually worked.
What did you do, Charlie?
Just mimicked the sound of a human heart to get this security implant to work. Nothing big.
So smart, Charlie. I see why you keep him around.
Because he always calls her smart. Charlie's her name, that's right. Mac and Charlie. Mac, Charlie, and Moses. I have to remember that. I don't know why I can never remember that. I'm going to actually write that down. Hopefully next time I play. Mac, Charlie, Moses. Okay. Usually I can remember character names decently well, but for some reason I can't remember it today. Okay. So then this. Service error 42, unable to cycle elevator or something or other. That is the spot, right? Yeah. This magnet probably also. Oh no, it is a magnet. Oh, this is inside now. The angle is different. It wasn't. I was expecting more up and left for the angle because we went through a door that way, but apparently this is coming the other way. Okay, that's fine. I just had to reorient myself. I was confused for a second. There's like green sludge or something floating by. It's not great. Okay. Blood. Clumps of dried viscera still cling to the ground, the sight and scent of which make your primal instincts spike. The hope that the splatter was caused by a dropped corpse is hardly comforting. The alternative is too terrible to consider. That's not great. Body bags, putrid excretions have stained the canvas sheets.
Oh, Jesus. I got 2 more bodies here.
Like the ones upstairs?
No. No, these are worse. And they're in body bags.
I'm getting really close to calling this, Charlie.
Should have already called it, honestly. Dark water. Dark shapes occasionally brush against the underwater lights, only hinting at their size and form as they slide through the water. Stay away from the damn water, I think is the answer.
Wow. The diving bell is huge. I mean, this thing can take an enormous amount of pressure.
How far down you think they were going?
With equipment like this, deep. Very deep.
Elevator diagram. Let's see. Walkway. Boarding bridge for the diving bell. The blood trail suggests that at least one of the bodies was extracted from the bell when it resurfaced. Damn. This water. Undersea lamps illuminate the water's surface. Shards of brightness flickering at the tips of the waves. Still, beyond a few feet, visibility is consumed by the abyssal darkness of the ocean. Okay. Elevator diagram. Diving bell terminal.
Can you hack that?
Not by myself. Moses, I'm gonna need your help here.
My Charlie.
Does that mean Moses has to make his way over to Charlie? Is that even a thing? Maybe. I guess he could potentially come back through. Let me see. Can I come back out? Oh yeah, here. No, I can't come back this way. I don't know how I'm supposed to... Okay. So I think I'm not physically supposed to go there, because otherwise I have no idea how I do that. Doesn't seem like a thing currently. On this terminal, maybe? Is this the same thing? No. I don't know. Elevator diagram. Torn pages from an operating manual are doused with water. We have one of our little scanner guys there. That's good. The text is barely legible, but it's apparent that the diving bell can be submerged at great depths.
What the hell? This isn't an oil rig, Mac. It's some kind of lab.
Yeah, I see it. It explains why there's no AIS. Yeah. They're operating off the grid out here.
But why?
Yeah. Encrypting PDA to local device. K. Elspeth, biochemist. I'm slowly growing accustomed to my condition following the unfortunate incident. In many ways, the news hanging over my head has sharpened my intuition and emboldened my drive. I'm beginning to accept that it was a necessary catastrophe that allowed me to push beyond my previous capabilities. The downside is that I have no one to consult on scientific matters. The other research staff here dawdle in minor work, while the rest are goons trained only in manual labor. My closest peer is the occult expert Baron. Still, we're forbidden from addressing him directly or making eye contact, which is a ludicrous authoritarian move. Still, even in isolation, I have ideas. I've been thinking about how I could turn this curse of mine into a boon. I'm curious to see how it would affect other biomatter.
Watching the cook sit at the edge of the platform and fish gave me an idea of where I could find suitable test samples. Oh, so that was where previously they had said they saw like mutated fish or some such. Interesting. Okay. I may not have access to that sexy mule research, but my position affords me some perks, including shared samples. I've been analyzing a fascinating sample from Alpha's old Sheila project. Based on the generated model, its vestigial organs appeared to have no use. The eyes were hollow sacs of fluid, and the legs were of different sizes. But Sheila is not the only grail. It's merely an evolutionary stepping stone. The Pteropedia Sakalinensis 139 is our salvation, but it remains beyond my grasp as a mere Cain supplicant. Mr. Darren, while I understand the proper procedure must be followed, your ignorance threatens my research and well-being. Unfortunately, corporate is currently preoccupied with organizing the Omega construction, so I'm forced to debase myself by going through you to obtain my injections. Don't confuse these with some farcical dietary supplements. Without them, the nanites in my blood would corrode my bones to the point of shattering, after which the same nanites would perpetually rebuild the shards into increasingly hideous forms. It is not a pleasant experience, nor one that correlates with a long life expectancy. If my calcium injections aren't on the next shipment, I will ensure that your contract is terminated and your mother is thrown to the gutters. Label these as the highest priority. My life and your continued employment depend on it. So he wasn't threatening Cain specifically or directly with that, but this Mr. Darren guy, whoever that is, his contact at Cain, maybe? I don't know. I don't mean to gloat, but my work has yielded impressive results. The introduction of my nanites has revived cells within the bone marrow samples, and they continue to divide at a healthy rate. Moreover, the resultant growth continues to expand exponentially. It will soon be complex enough to allow for an initial biological analysis of the retrieved corpses. So, maybe the retrieved corpses that were in the diving bell? Maybe. I managed to synthesize my very own PS-139 from the remains brought here for Baron. Watching the bioculture mature fills me with pride and relief. It will mark my milestone achievement, one of the few I've managed since we first arrived chasing those signals. I also admit to some dark pleasure in knowing I was right to stay, despite Dr. Al-Kabur's attempts to replace me with Dr. Yamada. Unfortunately, although predictably, others are covetous of success. Due to shifting scope, the experiment and all relevant documentation will be reallocated and escalated. Baron will be taking ownership, and the sample will be moved down to his lab. I doubt I'll get credit beyond a footnote. Fortunately, owing to my meticulous work process, I have copies of my work that I'll be keeping. If Cain isn't interested in giving credit where it's due, I'll find someone who is. Threatening a corporation that disposes of people like they're just some kind of scrap from a project that a factory's building? Yeah, good luck with that. I made contact with an old friend of mine on the mule. He's eager to share his findings with me. Listen here, you little bilge turd. I will personally report you to Baron if you improperly dispose of my specimens again. I won't have the baseborn interfering with company business. I should have you thrown in the brig. I demand to know who else was involved. As if working with His Highness Baron and his proctal heliosis problem wasn't bad enough, or proctoheliosis problem wasn't bad enough. Nothing functions properly on this floating rust bucket. Proctoheliosis? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh. Rectum and colon inflammation. Okay. So basically, he's saying he's a tight butt to not get foul on camera. Anyway, you get the idea. Okay, so they are all interfering weasels here. If Kane catches a whiff of my side projects, there may be a problem. I've told my connection that our clock is now ticking. Mr. Cameron, I need you to hurry to my lab. The evacuation will wrap up within a few hours. Mule operations have concluded and the Bell has been recalled. As such, you will be required to carry specific equipment aboard the Sebastian. I am currently preoccupied with processing and collecting crucial documentation, but I have earmarked the relevant machines for your convenience. Consider this your apology to me for disposing of my chordata samples. Oh yes, your friend squealed like a pig when I applied the right pressure. If admission of guilt is beyond your character, I imagine the promise of escaping several weeks of water and food rationing will be an appropriate motivator. PDA-K Elspeth cloned to the device. Okay. I scribbled the code to the Chimera mass storage unit on one of the reports, and I cannot find it for my life. But not to worry, I have the research encoded on a data disk. I'm leaving this PDA as a backup, should I return. Onward to a bright future. So Chimera mass storage unit, wherever that is. Okay. The wall tiling brings to mind the type of rundown laundromats found in seedy parts of town. Whoever worked here seemed to have left in a hurry, leaving paper strewn and specimens abandoned mid-analysis. Yeah, there's a body here that they were examining, or maybe not even a full body, depending on what it was like when they got it. Maybe they found a skeleton from some other ship or something at some point. I don't know. Report on skeleton. An odd-looking skeleton. The cracked, jagged, childlike skeleton is displayed on a medical examination table.
Mac, look at this. It looks ancient. Like a fossil.
And not human either. I like this place less and less.
Bone fragments. What is that? That's not bone fragment. That's like not an insect, but a parasite or something. What on earth? Kane Corporation. Around, 100 millimeters, I guess, or whatever. Body's riddled with insect bite marks. Yeah, like this. While not something she's several residual, some sort of binding on the bones. Binding. Maybe the cause or something. Okay. You have this, this. Interesting. I'm with Mac. I'm liking this place less and less. A row of transparent dividers separates this room from the next. While they do little to bar entry, they convey that only those with valid credentials or equipment are permitted beyond. Padded surfaces. Both the walls and floor are covered in thick padding, presumably to offer protection to any valuable or fragile items of interest brought in for study. Unfortunately, leaking water is soaked into the padding, and the sounds and sensation of walking across are not pleasant.
Who's that?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's ancient. And doesn't have anything to do with Cain.
Talking about the carved disc, I think. A large coin-shaped disc dominates the side of the room. The quality with which the stone has been sculpted suggests it was made with modern-day equipment, though the numerous symbols emblazoned on the surface do not resemble any glyphs you recognize. Sarcophagus, a cage of carved bone, wraps around a black monolith of unknown origin. Desk, various documents and scrawled notes blanket portions of the workstations, otherwise populated by a collection of archaic occult textbooks, academic journals, and digital cassettes. And then X-ray slides, penetrating photographs of the sarcophagus have been shuffled amongst the paperwork. The images reveal a deformed body encased in the stone prison. Closed. That's interesting. Okay. Did something just happen that I missed? Crap. Genetic sequencer. The room is cold and unmoving, but the machinery is warm and ready to receive input from the personnel who will never work in this slaughterhouse again. So a disc here and some kind of timer something. I don't know if that's a code to enter it. It looks like a microwave oven, so I don't know if I want to push anything and like explode this or something. It's just these numbers and this. So documents, coverstone notes, redacted, a volcanic rock we've only found on the redacted carvings made from an advanced redacted instrument, redacted not, redacted known. It's coverstone notes, a volcanic rock we've only found on somewhere, carvings made from an advanced something instrument they don't know about.
Look at these drawings.
I like these. They are pretty.
You and I have very different definitions of pretty, Bear.
Moses is like, I like the style. He's like, yeah, you know what? No. Is that a 309 maybe? I don't know what that is. If that it's a 3 under there or not. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom really fast. Give me 1 minute here. Right. plastic sheets. A long curtain of plastic sheeting surrounds the interior. Operating rooms or quarantine facilities. Neither association is a pleasant implication. Looked at that. This. And then more out this way, I guess, yeah. I don't know what to do with this microwave. What was this again? 8, maybe, or not 8, 309, I think, maybe? 309? No. Try this again. No. 809 probably no. So it's not from there, at least as far as I could tell. Or at least not directly. I mean, these numbers could be it. I don't know. 456886. 456886. We'll try that. I don't think that's right, but 456886. No. Okay, so it's 4 things. Whether the last one needs to be the @ sign or the hashtag symbol, I don't know, but so these are going to be all too long. There's this. What else is here? Can't do X as a number because that's Roman will be 10. Could be 509 maybe. Possibly 609. Try those, 509 and 609. None of those. What is... Oh, is that for a hint? That's fine. Let's not do that. When she said she needed Moses' help, I don't know what she's looking for exactly in that, like what she's expecting. That's the tiling again that we already looked at. What if I continue to go around this way? Edge. Sounds of waves lapping at the edges of the walkway echo through the room, while the intermingling sense of salt and rot empower a sense of claustrophobia. Diving bell hangs suspended over a moon pool, the water an iris to the bell's pupil in the middle. This raised up, didn't it? Oh no. That's okay. That's some grease on my monitor from wiping. I thought something was coming out of the water. Hang on one sec. Let me get rid of that. That's better. Now it doesn't mislead me, make me think it's something else that's not actually there. Curved wall. Steel walls curved to mirror the interior metallic cage to confine whatever may emerge from the depths below. And then the diving bell again, and then the stuff inside the bell. What does he have that he has nothing? I don't understand what he's... She says she needs his help. I don't understand how he's supposed to help her. Blank data disk. Oh, now I could probably give that potentially. Didn't realize they still use these old discs anyway. However, I do know they can hold a tremendous amount of data. Maybe not there. Maybe I have to go over to the targeting thing. But this probably would not be the targeting data they wanted, right? For what to shoot at. But I don't know. Let's see what this does. It's not there. Didn't ping, so yeah, nothing here. I wonder if I have to go back to the previous area for that, maybe. Over here. Crawl back out and then see if there's another terminal somewhere over here. A lot of creepy stuff. I don't remember if there were terminals and things. Here it's just paintings, tables, liars on the board and stuff. Nothing really computer-like. Maybe something here. PDA. These are all green. Yeah, there's nothing in here. It's not any of those. Here's the thing, right? I mean, just this. I mean, I could do that, I guess. I could look at this. No, really. Doesn't, I mean, other than being a clue for something, you can't do anything with that. So it's not going to be something for interacting with the disc for sure. Roster. Right. Okay. I don't think we use the disc on that either. That doesn't make sense. This is going to go into there. And this goes back through the other. Yeah. So it's not something out here. I don't know. I mean, you got the disc, but I don't know what we do with it. This is just examine, right? PDA. What's the other thing? Oh, the body. Yeah. Body bag and that. I don't think there's anything you do with that. I'm really not sure. Strange, I don't know. Not really sure. He really doesn't. He has literally nowhere else to go, really, so. I wonder if she... Maybe I shouldn't have given that to Moses. Maybe she does something with it. Just not in here or something. Elevator diagram again? Oh yeah, just saying, showing that the bell would dive and resurface. Was there a PDA report on the skeleton and back out? Going in here. Genetic sequencer, documents, X-ray slides. Doesn't really feel like a terminal we would use for reporting on anything. But maybe we put this here? There we go. I don't know what you want in this. Something. I don't really have any. I'm assuming it wants physical something like actual DNA or whatever. We just examined this same thing with the smaller skeleton, not human skeleton out here. We just examined, not actually do anything with them. There's the report, but can't grab anything with there. Not sure. What else do I have? I just have the screwdriver and the straightened rod, right? Yeah. My husband has apparently made it less pretzel-like. I think it was prettier when it was twisted up. Ah. Yeah, baby, now it's a decent weapon that may come in handy. Screwdrivers are not toys, no, because they will poke your eye out. Can't think of any screwdriver stuff we would have her do. Again, the types of things you can interact with in her rooms right now tend to be like monitors and like x-rays and reports and stuff. Not something you use a screwdriver on. What? It's the elevator diagram and I don't think we'd use that at all, but let's give this to her and she can try it, I guess. Let's see. Again, I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but there's all this? No. Didn't think that's like the least likely thing anyway that I was thinking of. We need a code, which you don't have. Wasn't any code in the PDA, was there? Let me double check all his entries and stuff. $139 is... I could be 139, I guess. Maybe try that. I think it's only 3 numbers and then submit, basically. Neither of those. Okay. It's too easy. I mean, realistically, if he's trying to keep it secret. That. $139 was what we just did. What was the PS? Terrapedia sacchalinensis. Okay, sure. No. 813, probably not. Like almost guaranteed no, but I'll remember that. 813. Okay, I'll try it, but I'm pretty sure 813 is not going to be it either, but we'll try it. Let's see. That's a hint, I think. I don't want that. I don't think either of the other things is going to do anything for it, but let me go back out to the diving bell. See now, since I transferred it over to her, over to Charlie, let's see if they're... anything... No. Nothing pings. So I guess it's not going to matter. She says she needs Moses' help. I don't understand what Moses is supposed to do. Moses does not have... So Mac has a thing where you can crush something like the heart to get the power. And then there was... Charlie has one where she can combine items. Moses doesn't have anything, so... Okay. Hello and good night. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing. I'm kind of tired, so I might only go another 15 or 20 minutes, and then that'll be an hour and a half for me tonight, so I might just call it quits anyway myself. We'll see. If I'm not super tired in the next little bit, I'll keep going. But so how is he supposed to help her? He cannot go physically where she is. They went to totally different parts of the ship, and he can because he's closer, and he still can't go back. But he was closer to where Mac had been, so that's not a thing. And he also cannot, like I said, do anything with items or anything. So I'm not sure how he's supposed to help her. Do I click a smart bear button? No. I will. Don't worry. I'm not going to stay up way late or anything. Have a good night. Take care. Yeah, so next weekend we will be streaming again. And then after that, there will be a pause for 2 weeks. So next weekend, yes. After that, not until January. I did forget to put that in Discord like I had said I would, so I need to make sure I do that when I get finished here tonight. I don't know. I don't know what else I could do. There's the PDA. That's not going to have anything though, right? Will it? I wouldn't think so, but I could look at it, I guess. This is Evie, I guess, or Yvette. Whatever her name was that he called her. Okay, so no. 0800 isn't going to be a number that's important. I think. No. Yes, 15. Doc 5. So 155? No, I'm pretty sure no. Yvette is what he called her. Yeah. So nothing on this PDA. Oh, I don't need to switch this way anyway, right? I don't need to physically go there. I could just look at this that we've gathered. Whoops, not hide. Where is it? This one. Okay, collectibles, logs. Okay. This is the captain that we just looked at. And we looked at Elspeth's stuff too. Mason. In case I missed something, I'll go back through the reverse direction, but I don't think I missed anything. I don't think there are any numbers really in here. Yeah. Don't think so. Cameron. James Cameron's brother, Stephen. C15 again. No. Darren. This is the one that Elspeth was talking to, right? Yeah, message to Kurt Darren. This is the one saying that he's ignorant, and Darren apparently is like keeping supplements back or something. Hard art on the interface is cool. Yeah, fun act. I like it. It's pretty cool. They do a lot of this, like just subtle touches to make it look like it's just somebody's workstation or whatever, right? Let's see. I'm looking for a 3-digit code, and I've not found it yet. I'm looking through PDAs and seeing, but I don't seeing anything. I already tried the ones that look like they might have been it. The other stuff is like this, like 3 digits, 128, but it's a count of like equipment or cargo, right? It's not gonna be something for a code. So DS15, but we can't get like an additional number with it. Bypass substation 1, substation 4, no. Welcome, by the way, Fun Act. I didn't say welcome before, so welcome. No, not that. Don't know. Okay, well. Looking around, I guess. This is the diagram saying the diving bell goes up and down. Like the wheels on the bus go round and round. Similar. She go back out, will she find? I don't know if she can go back out. Yeah, she's stuck here. She got in, she can't get out. That's not okay. I mean, it's not like she has a choice at this point, but it's still like that's... We already looked through all, like using this, we already looked through all the different PDAs, including this one we've read through. Wall. Port on the skeleton. Oh, there's another number here also. Maybe this is 18. Is that a 0? Probably a 0. 180. I tried another number that was written in the corner of another thing, but not here. 180, maybe 180. Yeah, I was looking at the extra slides before. So 180, right? Probably 180 or possibly 180, I guess. So that's not it either. Okay. Now it's either a 3-digit code and then either pound or @ sign, or a 4-digit code that does not necessarily take the hashtag symbol or the @ symbol. But I don't see either of those in any of the documentation, not with other numbers nearby. So I don't think I saw the hashtag one at all. The @ one I might have seen, but it wouldn't have been by any numbers, because I remember the numbers I saw in those PDAs. There wasn't any @ sign nearby. And I only have the screwdriver and the rod currently. Excuse me. If these weren't just symbols on the disc over here, if I could make some sense of them, maybe there'd be like a hidden number in there, but either just they're not symbols from a language we know, so. I'm really not sure. Yeah, just those things. So what is... I'm still not sure what she needs. She said she wanted the help of Moses, this robot bear. I still don't know what she means by that because I don't know any way he can help her out. He's not physically in the same area of the vessel as she is, so there's no way he can get to her. She's even locked now behind an area, so he couldn't, even if he can't anyway, but even if he could, like, wander all the way over there, he cannot get through now to her. And he, as far as I can tell, he has no way of interacting with the computer that she's looking at. I did not see any way for that to happen. Let's come back out here again and make sure I didn't miss something, but I did not see a way for him to interact with that for her, to help her get access or whatever. If I go here, I cannot like drag him to it or anything. If I click on him, she'll stop using the computer and will be over at his area of the ship. Also, pinging normally shows you like things like circle where you can interact with something. There's nothing here. So I can either sit here and just read that the terminal is locked but not do anything about it, or I can power off and back out of the computer back to the normal screen. So open 65%. There's no percent sign on that code in the other rooms, so the percent would not work. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. So how would Moses, the robot bear here, how would he help her out with this terminal? I don't know what the idea is for that. I don't know. And I don't think there's any number or anything on this. I think it's just a diagram, right? Yeah. Just a diagram showing that. So, as far as I can tell, that's not... I don't know why it's blue to interact, just so you can see the close-up, I guess. But as far as I can tell, this is not useful. Maybe ever. For certain, not right now. I don't see anything I can do with that. Body bags, we just can get a description of, but we cannot actually do anything with them. I've already been all the way around this outer circle, all the way around in the chamber. We go back again just in case. I don't believe there's anywhere else we can go on this far end either. I'm pretty sure it's just a dead end. Yeah, I'm not able to click through at all. Okay. I don't know where I get the code. Maybe... in the blood. Maybe there's something over here? But I don't know why the code for way over there would be way over here. But it's possible, I suppose. there anything on here, maybe? No target data. Yeah, I don't see any numbers. We already did the heart from here. We examined that. We already read through the PDA. The lift. Enthusiastically barred door. Barred door. Hints at the size of the facilities within. Secured elevator. Still can't do anything with that. It's like got a bunch of spikes, like nails or something, in the wood to keep it sealed up. I'm going to use the bathroom really fast. I'll be right back. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to figure out where the code is, but we're going to try. Let's see. So I already looked at this, or did I not? I don't remember. Let's look at the sentry gun and see if there's a number on here. No, there's not. That's right. It's just no target data is all it shows. This is the name of the ship. I don't see a number, though. PDA. Body bag is no. There's nothing left here. No there. There's not going to be a number on these, right? I don't remember seeing anything, yeah. Just a bunch of spikes and stuff to seal it up. So, might be a number in the previous room where he was. There were some bulletin things on the wall, like on the board for announcements and things. It's possible there's a number there somewhere. Let's see. Stop. Okay, roster. 2 months. Sea captain. I need 3 numbers. Even if you said this was binary, this would be 2 numbers. Here's this. I don't think this is going to give me 3 numbers, though. Even less in that room. I don't think there's anything out here. Nope. This is all for the power output that we used before. It's not going to be any numbers for our code. The numbers on this. See that we're getting farther and farther away from what's likely to be helpful anyway. This is all stuff from like very first part of the game. It's not going to be stuff that really has anything useful for us. This is our ship. Wait, no. We're not back to our ship yet. This is another part, just a lower part of the cane whatever the hell this place is called. It's around over this way. I want to go actually back down to down this ramp here. I don't know. Huh. I don't know where I'm going to get this code. I'm very confused about that. I tried this like as 180. I don't know what else it would be. If it was a 6, there'd be a white line here. If there's an 8, it would be more like this. That's got to be a 0, right? There wasn't, and where I'm putting the code is only numbers, so it has to be a number. So of numbers, that could only be a 0. That did not work. Yeah, the findings there said that it looks like there are insect bites all over the bones of the people. So either there are like bodies that turned into bones, and then the insects, you know, were like feeding off of the bones that were like something that was left on the bones, like some calcium or something, or the insects killed the people and that was all that was left afterwards, which is probably the more likely thing. These numbers are too long. I only need maybe 4 digits or 3 digits plus either a hashtag or an @ sign. Hey, Monmouth, welcome. Late in the piece. That's all right. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Everybody at least stopped by today. Or not everybody, but most people. I'm about to look up where the frick I get this number, but I don't want to. I need some number. This is 4 digits. One of the digits might be one of these to kind of be like a submit key or something. So probably 3 plus one of these, but I don't see anywhere where there's... I've seen places where there are 3-digit numbers. I've tried using all those I could find and have not found anything, so I don't know. Our conversations. Go all the way back. Numbers in any of these conversations, maybe, that I've missed. Can you hack that? Not by myself, Moses. I'm going to need your help here. My Charlie. I have no idea how Moses helps her hack. I honestly have no idea how that's supposed to work. I don't think the game ever explains. If you need Moses to hack, he can do it with X, Y, and Z. I don't think I remember ever seeing that. Also, fun act. Remember you talked about the hearts. There's also love down here in the corner. Digital heart on the side. It's cool. Still don't see numbers in all this. Whoops. Hope loved colors. Yeah. Hope was their daughter that drowned. Connection secure firewall. Override access granted. Nothing there. Hello, I am Moses. What is your name? He's just like, I mean, it's for a child. He's a toy for a child, right? So obviously everything is like childlike type of responses and stuff. Children should not try this. I think it was, I don't remember. Anyway, guns are not toys. I don't think I'm going to find anything in the conversations. I think I'm done going through. There are a whole bunch of those. I don't think I'm going to go through all of them. Yeah, this was the other one. I tried 809, 509, 309. I could just try every single thing with 09. 1 or 4 would not make sense, but I could try everything with 109 with 09 just to see. 09. 209. 309. 409. 509. 609. Like I said, I don't think it's any of these. 709. 809. 909. No. There we go. Yeah, so none of those. I did open this after finding that disc, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get this number. It says it's reading the DNA or the disc DNA. I need DNA in here, I think is what it's saying. I don't know how I do that. I don't have... I can examine this weird ass sarcophagus with a body underneath, but I can't interact with it. And then there's another weird ass skeleton over here, but I can only interact with the reports, not with the skeleton itself. So I'm not getting DNA from either of those. We're going to get DNA. The blood things generally are just examination, yeah, like body bags. I don't really see grab some viscera or something type of thing. So, I don't know. Okay, Charlie, how are you going to help me hack this? Cannot like drag him over. He doesn't have any items. Like he has an item, right? But Moses has no items. If I click on him, Charlie, this girl we're playing, backs out, and then we switch over to playing him. So I can't like click him to interact or something. The ping that shows me hot spots of where I can interact doesn't give me anything. So I really not sure on this. It's not a number on this, right? Nope. I do not know. I don't think... I think I'm going to have to look it up. I really don't want to look it up, though, but I think I might have to. Is this... Stop. Go away. Go away, stupid text that I don't want. Stop. Is this a number somehow? No. So maybe there's one written in blood somewhere, like over here or something. No. There's nothing she says there either. The number here is 15. This is the deep sea 15. So there's one number, or there are two numbers there, but that's not the 3 digits I need. Or 4, but probably, like I said, probably 3 digits. Yeah, that doesn't change as I get closer. Give me more information or anything. Room dividers does not give me anything with a number. Padded surfaces does not help for this. I mean, that's a lot of numbers, right? A lot more than what we... After we hit the fourth key number 4, then it's like either you submitted it correctly or it tells you frowny face, angry frowny face, whatever, and tells you to pound sand. What else would I have that would give me something about a number? I have 2 objects. I have a straightened rod that was bent like in a kind of more circular direction or whatever, and he moved it to be this just straight thing you could use like a club. And then I have this screwdriver. That's literally all I've got on equipment now. So, I've already tried this, I think, before. Let me... Whoops. Not need to do that. Just this. Okay. So you got that, and then I grab this from you. But I don't think... I've tried this before, I'm positive, and I did not get anything out of it, right? Yeah. Nope, nothing. So that is not it. For sure not it. And I've had him try to crush both of them further or whatever, and it did not crush or bend or anything like that, and it did not do anything either. Not to mention, I don't know how that would apply to getting us a 3 or 4 digit code. Could, if I needed to open something up and then there was a code behind that. But as far as I know, I don't need to open anything up right now. There wasn't just the really obvious number up here. Was there anything else? ULT. Subject. Something about bone fragments and the insect bites and stuff. Yeah, there's nothing... There's nothing on here. X-ray slides. Nothing on those. And there's the documents. This is the one that had another number that I tried and also it did not work. This is the one I was just going like every combination of something 09, right? If you were to say something like this is a clock or something, you're finding numbers off of that, this would be a 12. Or that's way too many numbers right there already. 21, obviously too high or too low depending on what you're looking at. If you do each Roman numeral as a digit, that'd be 10, 1, 0. We only have one digit, so that won't work. If you do them together, 21, you're short a digit, so that won't work. I'm not gonna combine the numbers, am I? Like add them together? Let me see. I'm like 99% sure this is wrong, but let me just, so that I can try it just for my own curiosity. Still can't exactly make out what this is supposed to be. It's either a 3 or an 8. It would need to be a, no, you wouldn't add them. Because 9 plus anything, it's not a 0 on the other number at the end. 9 plus anything is going to be 10, which is too many digits. Yeah, that's not going to work. Unless it's just 4 numbers, you don't do the hashtag sign or the @ sign, maybe. I don't think so. You could always try that some other time later if I've not figured it out, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. How did she get Moses to hack that computer from a distance? I'm really confused about that. I don't know what. Like when, for example, okay, let's say Charlie, that's this character, right? When she first entered this room, he saw something and said, "What is that?" or whatever, so he could see what she's seeing, right? So presumably Moses can also see what she's seeing. So if she looks at the computer terminal, shouldn't he just automatically go, "Oh, I see X, Y, or Z"? He doesn't do that though. And since there are no hot spots, I really don't know. Crap. I'm gonna look it up. I'm getting frustrated. Okay. Okay, we got that. Okay, powered security implant, okay, that's how we got into where we are now with Charlie. Yeah, okay, but unfortunately she cannot access the terminal commands without Moses' hacking skills. Okay, so that's his thing for later. I don't know. So that's, I guess we need Moses physically there. Start with this room again, see what I can see. I don't know. See, that looks either like a 3 or an 8. Probably an 8. That's kind of a sloppy 3. It's probably an 8, but 809 doesn't really... Any numbers that I missed on some of these? Probably somewhere I can figure this out. Okay, so we had 180. Oh, right. It's probably that, I think. Okay, we have 180 here, right? So 180. Then here, we've got probably 809. So wouldn't it be 1809? That's 4 numbers, right? I didn't realize the 80 was the same on both. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me save this in case she gets killed by doing this. It explodes and suddenly she's like, oh, well, you're dead. So there you go. Congratulations on being dead. Okay. So 1 I did already, right? Oh, okay. 1. No, okay. Hang on. Yeah, I know, okay. 1809. Remove sample for incubator. Chimera mass? Gross? Ew. I'm sure I saw the amorphous blob move. I suspect they grew this from the bone marrow extract of that weird looking skeleton. Okay, gross. Copying genetic data to disk. Encoded data disk. Can you not, like, turn into something and kill me, please? Jeez, dude. What the actual hell? Where did I need to insert a disk? There's the auto-targeting turret. The room where he is. I don't think there's one out by the diving bell. There's not a space to insert a disc, I don't think, there. That's PDA's not going to have a spot. That's the report. Yeah, this was just... That's the schematic, or not schematic, maybe, but whatever, the diagram of the diving bell going up and down. And then here, there's no slot, right? Yeah, I don't see a slot to insert. Meat is back on the menu, boys. Yeah, that's right. That's as awesome as that is. All right, let's... I want to spin this on my finger. Moses says. He's such like a little kid perspective robot. It's hilarious. This. No target. I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't say anything else. So I guess it's going to look for some of that biomass to come through, and if it busts through, then it will shoot at it, I guess. Hopefully. Okay, I don't know how that helps our progress, but that's probably... Can I do anything with this still, or is it still... No, this is still out of the mission. I don't think I'm supposed to do anything else with this. It's on, and it's looking for a target, but doesn't see anything currently, of course, because there's nothing there right now. Get Moses destroyed. I don't know if killed really is the right word, but get him destroyed, maybe. Because he goes in front. I don't think so, but we'll see. Yeah, there's nothing here. Nope. I don't know. Okay. Still can't do anything with this. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure we need Moses to go physically to this location. Was that the primary thing for him to do there, though? Now we come back out or something? I don't remember another way out of here, though. So I feel like that's probably wrong. He's probably not done. Putrid air, but... I still don't know the significance of this either. 9 stars or 1 with 8 surrounding. I don't know. I'm sure that'll make sense at some point, but right now I'm really not sure. Food shelves. Yeah, I don't know. I would think at some point we need that machine gun, whatever you want to call it, that rail gun, whatever, to blow a hole through the boards. I mean, it's supposed to be obviously looking for that biomass and attack when that's there. But I'm assuming we need to get it to destroy this so we can move forward. Because we need to be able to get Moses physically to wherever Charlie is so he can help out with hacking that, which means he cannot be confined to this spot anymore. There's no targets. I don't know how we... He can't grab this, right? Cannot grab this at all. Kind of don't want Charlie to go back out because I feel like she's gonna run into that thing having grown or something. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. That's been a couple of hours. We'll just stop there. I made some decent progress. Not like copious amounts of progress, but some decent progress overall, I think. If you look at, like here, Moses was stuck here, but we had this heart still. You can see in the bottom of his inventory we had the heart. We still had where Charlie was on the other side of the door she couldn't get through. So, anyway. Like I was saying when I first started streaming, although like a lot of you guys had not jumped on yet, but although I have no problem playing it, and I actually like the isometric perspective, like I've done Diablo and things like that too. I do like when they do the more detailed stuff like this too. It's cool. It kind of makes it a little more immersive. You're actually physically there almost at the time. I don't think this is. No, I do. This might be the one that Charlie found. It's like a sacrificial something or other. I'm not sure. I wonder also if this background changes as you progress through the game. I'm not sure on that either. Anyway, okay, so that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Funac, Faux Fox, even though she's gone to bed again. Siluel, Monmouth, all you guys. Appreciate the support as always, of course. Okay, so I will, as soon as I'm done with the stream here, like in a minute or so, I will go on Discord and put the reminder there just so you guys are reminded. But just so I'll say it here now. Next weekend, we are streaming. After that, we're on pause until the first weekend in January. So be ready for that. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy.
Oh, that's so sad.